G'day. This is a dark episode for mature audiences only. Please, pause and read the disclaimer. If you don't think dark is for you, you won't be missing out. Echo is exactly the same episode. Dark was very hard for me to write, and even harder for me to read. Dark may be hard for you to hear. Season 1, Episode 53, The Mother. I wake up in the bed where I so often have to sleep. I can see from the light around the edges of the curtain that it is the morning. I listen carefully, snoring from the lounge room, no noise from the rest of the house. Should I go to check my baby? Or will Lola be waiting for me on the other side of the door? I don't feel any rage coming from the other side of the door, so I will go and check my baby. I like to see him sleeping peacefully in his cot. I make the bed, careful to do hospital corners on the sheets and blankets. The end and both sides of the bedspread draping down to lightly touch the floor at exactly the same level. The two corners at the end draped perfectly, so that each one makes a small semicircle on the floor. I stand back to check. There is not one bump or wrinkle on the top, and the pillows without a crease. Perfect. There will be no smacking frenzy regarding the bed today. I hope. Sometimes I make sure it is perfect, but return to find it messed up. I have to check it often if I want to make sure it stays perfect. I quietly exit the room. Lola is nowhere to be seen. As I walk past the bathroom door, I hear the shower. Lola showers at night, so Sleepy Man must be in there. Wasn't he snoring a moment ago? Maybe I took longer than I thought to make the bed. In the end room, my baby is not in his cot. I silently walk down the hallway towards the kitchen, making sure I don't step on any boards that I know would creak. A woman is there, and it looks like she has just finished giving my baby a bottle of milk. Where is Lola? Why is this woman here? She looks a lot like Lola. Does Lola have a twin? Maybe they're sisters. I have an odd feeling of déjà vu and recall many similar circumstances when waking up in the bed where I so often have to sleep and seeing a woman looking down at me. And that was Lola, standing in front of the patio, looking at an unfamiliar woman. And that was Fionn. But she was known as Fee. Standing in the kitchen, watching Fee answer the phone, and then watching another new woman, Fenella, walk in the front door and take me to the car. Sitting on the lounge room floor, surrounded by odd, useless things that they called toys, I had to smile at the camera. I watched the unfamiliar woman, Zola, who eventually picked me up. Then the man took photos of me sitting on her knee. That man said that she was Mum. I remember being taken from the incubator woman, Paula, and handed to a lady who was told that she had just given birth. The milkwoman, Fiona. We were in the basement of a hospital at the time. On each of these occasions, I remember wondering if they were identical twins, or maybe identical triplets, although not quite identical. I could tell them apart easily. This new woman has a look of disdain on her face as she looks at me. Why? Hello, I say. Who are you? Where is the other lady? Where is Lola?
What other woman?"
she asks.
"I am the only woman in this house."
Have I met you before? I ask, holding my head that suddenly hurts. Are you the doorway woman? Are you Nuala? Why does trying to remember always hurt?
"I am the mother,"
she says. Where is the other woman? Are you identical twins? I ask. Or identical sisters? How many sisters do you have? Oh dear. I suddenly know that they are not sisters. They are... what exactly are they?
"I am the mother,"
she says.
"I am the only woman in this house."
I walk around the house looking for Lola. I go in every room except the bathroom, where I assume Sleepy Man is. But she doesn't seem to be here. I see that her little white car is still here from the bedroom window, so she must be somewhere. I go out the back door to look, but she is not out here. When I finally finish looking everywhere, I come back inside, and when I see the woman, I remember her. She is the doorway woman, I'm sure of it. Her name is Nuala. I politely ask, Excuse me, Nuala, do you know what happened to Lola? Where is the other lady, the one who is usually here? Wow, why is she putting my baby on the carpet in the next room and so fast? He seems okay. Oh, no. His mind. Is that rage coming from her? Why? Oh, she's coming for me. And so fast. I turn to run. Oh, what happened to my legs? Why can't I run? I'm not allowed to run. I'm not allowed to run. I'm not allowed to run. What? Why would I think that? Why won't my legs move? Oh no, here it comes. A smacking frenzy. She grabs me around my neck and squeezes, then throws me towards the dining room table. Oh, my hip hits the edge of one of the chairs, and as it falls over, my arm is scratched from elbow to shoulder by the chair. As it falls, and my head hits the leg of the table. Nuala is much faster and stronger than Lola. Why is she screaming so loudly? Why is she doing this? Oh, why am I being hit and punched this time? I try to cover my chest and stomach with my arms and curl up, bringing my knees up, making myself as small as possible. She is avoiding my head, like all the other women. Why is she kicking me over and over again, all over my back? Now she's turning me around with her foot. Oh, and now kicking my legs. She tries to pull my legs down, but I immediately pull them back. I remember another woman who looked just like her, taking a knife from the top drawer and cutting my stomach open. That woman reached inside me and I passed out as I saw her pull my insides out. It was excruciating. I have to protect my stomach. What did I do to get this smacking frenzy? I must have done something wrong. I wish I knew what it was. Lola's smacking frenzies seemed to be for no reason that made any sense to me. Smacking frenzy because the door was open. Smacking frenzy because the same door was shut. I couldn't work out if she wanted it shut or open. The odd thing was, when I checked her thoughts, she didn't know if it should be shut or open either. Oh, that's right. I can see thoughts. I can check this doorway of woman's thoughts, can't I? Yes, they are on a loop, like Lola's during the smacking frenzies. But this woman seems to have many more things in the loop. Her boots are so hard. Lola doesn't have boots like this. Why was she wearing big heavy boots like this inside the house anyway? Oh, I see she wore them for this reason. What she is doing now. So she could inflict more pain. Oh, she is kicking me across the room. Into the next room. I am now under the dining table. Again. And she has to kneel down to pull me up. This woman, she wants me dead. Why? Oh, one of those looping things. A thought, I suppose, is that the girl must live. That happens to Sleepy Man as well, when he wants to kill me, or thinks that I might. The girl must live begins to rotate in his mind. Sometimes he even says it quietly under his breath. Nuala grabs my ankle and flings me back into the kitchen. My head hits the leg of the table, and my arm hits the corner of the fridge. I wish she would stop yelling so loud. She pulls my legs down and stomps her boot hard on my chest. Oh, I can hear the cracking noise as I feel my ribs break. It hurts. It hurts so much. But then, suddenly, when I think I just can't take it anymore. It doesn't. It doesn't hurt. I don't feel it at all. I suddenly remember many scientists' thoughts concerning this type of thing. People badly hurt but don't feel it. They had many theories, but none of them actually knew how or why this happened. I knew they were all wrong. I knew what happened. Why don't I remember now? Nuala picks me up and throws me against the cupboard doors, my back. Against the fridge, my shoulder. Oh, the cupboard doors again, my elbow. She keeps throwing me, as though she is trying to make sure every exposed part of me is hit. How is she so strong? Now, punching my side over and over again. I will not pass out. I concentrate to stay conscious, although passing out would be better. I look towards the opening leading to the lounge room, moving only my eyes. I don't see my baby. Good. It would be awful if he was watching this. Now, she is kicking my legs. I hope my baby crawled down to the end room, where he so often has to sleep, and is hiding under the cot. Oh, my foot. My foot. I told my baby to do that. When the screaming starts. Oh, my foot. It hurts. It hurts so much. When will this doorway woman finish? When will this end? I wish she would stop screaming so loudly. I wish she would stop going back to kicking my foot. Oh, it hurts so much. I see in her loud thoughts that she's wanting to pull my foot completely off at the ankle. Slicing through my ankle using her boots. Isn't that impossible? I hope she doesn't think to get a knife. Oh. Now I'm back again. How many bruises will I have this time? This is taking a very long time. I hurt all over. Will I die this time if she doesn't stop? Who will watch over my baby if I can't? I have to keep my baby safe. As I think of my baby, I feel like I am so sad. Deep down on the inside. Has something happened to my baby? His mind. Oh, my foot. Nuala is relentless. The scientists are relentless. Even with my feet tucked in as close to my body as I can get them. It's like I can see what is happening to my foot in Nuala's mind. My foot, my left foot, it's broken. She is kicking it over and over again. I can hear the bones cracking from the inside. How? She bends over, still screaming. And I know that she is now bending my foot backwards. So my toes are now on my heel. And suddenly I can't feel it, like my chest. Nuala has realised that she can't tear my foot off, so she wants to break it so much that it will no longer look like a foot. Why? Oh, my head. It feels like the room is not only moving around, but also up and down, even though I know it is still. There's just one time I think passing out might be a good thing. I should have let myself pass out before. But I want to be conscious when When I... Will there be anyone else to watch over my baby? Who will keep him safe? Lola meets my baby's needs. Sometimes. Where is she? I can't. I have to stay alive because I have to get in the way of all the smacking frenzies when Lola is going to give them to my baby. And what about Sleepy Man's toy? I can't let him hurt my baby. I have to make sure they hurt me instead. I have to stay to protect my baby from them. And from this woman too. Where is Lola? Why is this new little woman still screaming? Lola doesn't scream this long. What will being feel like? Is that what is happening now? I can't go. I can't be gone. I suppose it wouldn't matter anyway. They would just revive me. Revive me? Have I been revived before? Oh, my head. I wish I could remember. I will not. I refuse to. I have to stay and watch over my baby. Oh, my back. Oh, the pain. I must protect my baby from the adults. When I think of my baby, it seems like I'm so empty, so hollow on the inside, and so sad. I roll over onto my side. I usually stay on one side, so I can use the other side with less bruises to do things. But if I don't roll over, I think I'll be... So I'm just laying here, waiting, trying to block out all the screaming. Lola's screaming never made any sense, just contradicting herself over and over again. Is that what this woman is doing? What is she screaming? The words, "Who am I? I am the mother." She is just repeating them over and over again. Why is she screaming that? Is she trying to convince herself? During the smacking frenzies with Lola, if I spoke, she would start again, no matter what I said, even if she was almost finished. Oh no. I heard my voice moan quietly. Did she hear? Will she continue from here or will she start again? Oh, I need to do something. If I speak, but if I don't speak and this continues, I will say something. What will I say? What will my last words be? If I am not put in an MM this time, will I be gone forever? Will I stay this time? How can I take care of my baby if I am... I look at her face, not moving anything except my eyes. And when she takes a breath, I say, I forgive you. She continues screaming the same words. Who am I? I am the mother. Who am I? I am the mother. Who am I? Maybe that's what she wants me to say. Does she think the mother is her name? The mother. It's an unusual name. Maybe this smacking frenzy will stop if I answer her, if I say it. I look at her again, and when she takes a breath, I say, "The mother." The smacking frenzy immediately stops. As I watch from the kitchen floor, she goes into the lounge room. Then I see her walk down the hallway with a skip in her step. She seems exhilarated. Oh, I hope my baby is hiding under the cot. I don't think I can move yet. Nuala is coming back down the hallway almost immediately. I listen to her happily humming a tune, as though she's invigorated by what she's done. If it was Lola, she would have been so sorrowful. What is happening? Why is the pain gradually easing off again? Am I... No, I remember what it's like, and this is not it. Am I passing out? No, what's happening to me? Is this one of those times that Lola repeatedly told me about, when what I see or believe or know to be true is just not real? No, I know this is real. It's not a simulation. It's not a dream. I'm not imagining this. Why would anyone want to imagine this? Lola looks at me and grins contentedly as she continues humming a tune. How could someone do these things and then behave as though they are happy? Even the scientists are not happy. They seem more satisfied, like sleepy man. This seems... Did this really happen? I can see her through the kitchen doorway, getting clothes out of the hamper and taking them into the laundry. I hear her tune repeating as she continues humming. Am I hallucinating? No, I know this is real, but I wish it wasn't. From the kitchen floor, I see Sleepy Man in the hallway. I wish with all my might that he will come and help me. I put the thought in his mind. Help the girl on the floor. 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 When he sees me, he suddenly stops, and I can see that initially he is shocked, but as he stares at me for a moment, he seems satisfied and maybe a little smug. His loud thoughts tell me that he hopes that I will, and that the new woman will get the blame. He seems relieved, contented that he will not be blamed. He comes into the kitchen. I wish he would just gently pick me up and carry me to the bed where I so often have to sleep. Put me there. And then I wish he would just leave me alone. Somehow I know that wouldn't happen. Wishing never works. But I still keep doing it. Sleepy Man steps around me to get his lunch bag from the kitchen bench, then walks into the lounge room. I hear his footsteps walking towards the front door, and the door squeak as he opens it. Then it slams shut behind him. Well, at least he didn't step on me this time, or get his favourite toy. He just left me here. I should be grateful, I suppose. I know that the surface people won't help me, but somehow I still seem to hope. I hear his car drive away. I can't move yet. Even the slightest movement when I breathe is painful, and I remember how much it hurt when I spoke. I keep still, I even hold my breath for as long as possible in between breaths to stop any movement. I hear the back door open and close, and I assume doorway woman Nuala took the wet washing outside to hang it on the line. Why is she doing the washing? Why isn't Lola doing it? Where is Lola? Why was this woman feeding my baby? Why wasn't Lola feeding him? Has Lola been replaced by Nuala? Why would I even think that? People can't be replaced, can they? I don't like Nuala's smacking frenzy. Would I survive another one? She is so much stronger than Lola. I can't hear anything in the house, so I assume my baby is asleep. I scan the house with my thoughts. Why didn't I do that before? And I find his sleeping mind. His thoughts seem different. Is he my baby? I need to check him. I need to see that he's okay. I'm sure something is just not right. Why do I feel so hollow and sad inside again? Well, since I'm still alive, I'll try to move. Oh, everything hurts. I have been beaten many times, but this time it seems worse. I hurt so much all over, except my ribs and my foot. Why can't I feel that pain? I shouldn't move. But I have to check my baby, I have to. I really need to check him, something is wrong. And I need to make sure he is okay. His mind, his thoughts. Oh, what have they done to my beautiful, sweet little baby? I think I will pull myself along on the floor with my right arm and at the same time push myself along with my right leg. Oh, the pain. I wake up. Oh, the pain. Where am I this time? Oh, I'm still on the kitchen floor. I can see Sleepy Man's footprints overlapping Nuala's, both leading to the lounge room. They both stepped in the red puddle that surrounds me. How long ago? How long was I asleep? Is Sleepy Man back? Have I been laying here all day? I'm not sure. As I look the other way towards the kitchen doorway, not moving anything except my eyes, I noticed many more footprints on the kitchen floor that I'm sure were not here before. They look mostly dry, and some look a bit sticky, as though they have been repeatedly walked on as the liquid was drying. My baby. I have to check my baby. Oh, that empty, hollow feeling again. I want to get to my baby. I begin to move. The pain. Oh. I lay still for a few minutes. I'm going to try again. The pain is too much. I just have to get to my baby. The pain is overwhelming. It's happening again. The pain, some of the pain is subsiding. What is happening? Oh, I very, very, very slowly begin to move through the doorway. Oh, rest. I slowly edge my way down the hall, which seems so much longer when sliding myself along the floor. I make sure I keep my back to the wall, so I hopefully won't be stepped on. I'm not sure how many times I've stopped to rest. I'm glad that the shiny floorboards are quite slippery. It makes it a bit easier. Now I'm next to the closed bathroom door. I wonder if it has red and brown bodily fluids smeared everywhere. Why would I even think that? Is that a memory? A real memory? It takes a very long time, but I eventually get to the room at the end where my baby often has to sleep. As I pull myself past the door, I can see that my baby is not under the cot. Oh no. I'm determined. I slowly slide myself over to that cot, using my right arm and right foot. I wonder what my left foot looks like. Actually, I would rather not know. I wake up. Oh, so much pain. So much pain. Where am I this time? Am I still on the mat next to the cot? I can see scuffed footprints on the mat and on the floor next to me. Did someone come in when I was passed out? They're not Lola's footprints. I know hers. These are spaced further apart than hers. They're not Sleepy Man's footprints. They're too small. Was Nuala in here? Why didn't she give me another smacking frenzy for being with my baby? This is the second time that I woke up where I fell asleep or passed out. Was there a difference? This is unusual. Why am I still here? I very slowly reach up off the pain. Oh, to touch my baby's hand, but just can't. Oh, it hurts so much when I move. Is this my baby? I have to see. His mind is so interfered with. I try to pull myself up. Oh, I realise that I'm already standing here. On one foot, holding onto a bar of the cot with one hand to steady myself. How am I standing up? Did I pull myself up? How long did it take me to stand up? Why don't I remember pulling myself up? Did I instantaneously stand here from laying on the mat? Did it just happen, or have I lost a few moments of time? Again. This is odd. But many things are odd. My left arm is hanging limp, and my left foot Actually, I would rather not know. I hear humming coming from the other end of the house, so Nuala is still here. I look at my baby, carefully taking in his features. He looks like my baby. Nuala looks like Nhola. She also looks like replacement, whose name was Fionn, but she was also referred to as Fee. And Mum, whose name was Zola. And Milkwoman, whose name was Fionn. And Incubator, and that's what the scientists called her. Her name was Pula. And was there someone named Valerie? No. She was a different person. She didn't look like them. There was also Car Woman, whose name is Fenella. And the others that I saw in Doorway Woman Nuala's thoughts. And the previous two before Pula, that Sleepy Man has in his memories. And all those others that I saw in many scientists' minds. Thank you so much for joining me with a cuppa. I really do appreciate your company, you know.